Well, my name is Peter Kopp, and I am the co-founder and president of Kids Mobility Network. And we provide durable medical equipment, complex rehab technology, and therapeutic recreation equipment to children with disabilities. We are really big into inclusion in our family, and we had been introduced into the world of disabilities with my daughter's birth, and didn't know a lot about it and learned an awful lot. And one of the things that we learned along the way is how important therapeutic recreation is to a child's development, and it's more than just physical. So we have lots of physical advancement and through the use of the muscles and range of motion and all of that, but it's way bigger than that because it's about decision making and using cognitive abilities to make decisions, to maintain safety and to navigate. And then the social development that happens where the kids are now doers instead of observers, and they're interacting with their peers, they're interacting with their siblings, and they're growing those social skills like self-confidence, self-esteem, and the ability to communicate on a personal level. And these are all the skills that we all use every single day to be successful in our lives. And so the development that happens through therapeutic recreation, adaptive rec, whether it be an adaptive cycle or skiing or anything like that, is immense. And it's really important for these peers, these children's peers, to see them as doers. So often these kids are parked on the sidelines when things are going on, and we just don't allow that in our family. It's we figure out a way for our daughter to be involved and participate in a safe, effective manner. And we just feel like every kid should have the same advantages that our daughter has. We had a child in here a couple of weeks ago. He had a really difficult start to his life through an abuse situation, and he was adopted by just a beautiful family, and they have been working for about 3 years to get him a bike, and again just could not get it done. And we helped him get his bike. It was either last week or the previous week, and it was one of the days that I'll never forget. It was so cool, and he was so excited, and mom and dad were excited, and I mean, it's so special. And this child, while physically he's had some real challenges from some abuse that he had as a baby, cognitively and socially, he's just a superstar. And so he was able to really make that connection. And we know that this is going to be such an important bridge for his social development with his peers and other kids in the neighborhood, because he does look different than other kids. And this is something that he can have in common with other kids, and it is going to help him flourish in his self-confidence and self-esteem, and have other kids see him absolutely as a capable doer. And it's really going to change the trajectory of his development. So my wife is begging me to retire from my companies that I own. I do kids mobility for free. This is our charity work, and we've always done it. So as I retire, basically I want to inject more and more effort into kids mobility. I'm a business, a corporate development expert. I know how to build companies and grow them. So So I would really like to expand kids mobility to have more of a physical presence in some key markets across the United States. And so as time permits and resources permit, we'd like to do that because the challenges that exist in Colorado are no different than the challenges that exist in Georgia and Illinois and Michigan and California and Arizona and every other market. So having a local presence allows us to make a profound impact on the lives of these children in their critical development years. So it's, I've been a pretty successful guy in my business career, and in my opinion, it doesn't compare to the the value that we provide at Kids Mobility Network. It's personal. It's really impactful to help kids over really the balance of their lives, and so we just measure it in community benefit here instead of profit or some sort of scorecard of valuation or anything. It's just all about how much can we benefit the community, and but we operate in those same business metrics and best business practices that make companies successful. We run our nonprofit in the exact same way, and so I want to expand Kids Mobility Network, which takes corporate sponsors and some financial support from the community and some key players to make that happen.